or it is the ratio of change in resistance to change in length. It is the ratio of change in resistor and change in resistance to change in length. That can be expressed as gauge factor capital K equal to delta R by capital R, that is divided by delta L by small l, where capital R is the initial resistance, delta R is change in resistance, small l is initial length of the conductor, delta L is the change in the length of the conductor. So in this equation, the denominator delta L by L is called as strain, that is sigma. So here the term delta L by small l is called as the sigma, that is K equal to delta R by R, that is by sigma, where sigma is called as the strain. Just now we discussed that R equal to rho L by A. So from this we can write it as rho L by pi by 4 d square. Make it as the equation number 1, where A is the area of cross section of the conductor, D is the diameter. So just now we discussed that whenever we apply the strain, the length will increase and diameter will decrease. Okay, at this time, whenever we apply the strain on the conductor, the resistance will changes here. So we can write this equation as Rs equal to rho into L plus delta L by pi by 4 into d minus delta d. This one is the decrement in diameter, this one is the increment in length. So by this we can write the equation as rho L. If you take the L is the common here, we can get the 1 plus delta L by L here. So then pi by 4, this one is a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab. So in this way we can write it as in this equation. So here I am taking the denominator, in denominator I am taking the common as d square. So this delta d is in power of 2 and it is negligible also. So we can get the Rs is approximately equal to rho L into 1 plus delta L by L pi by 4 d square 1 minus 2 delta d by t, and delta d square will be negligible here. So make it as the equation number 2. So in this equation, delta d by d, that can be written in the mu, in the term mu, that is the Poisson's ratio. Poisson's ratio mu is called as the delta d by delta L by L. So we can write the term for delta d by d. So delta L by del into mu. So instead of this we write the equation as mu into delta L by L. So this one is the equation number 3. Now we'll substitute the value of delta d by d here. Okay, then we'll get the equation as, so substitute 3 into, we get R equal to rho L by pi by 4 d square into 1 plus delta L by L, that is 1 minus 2 mu. Instead of delta d by d we are writing the mu into delta L by L here. Then if you rationalize this equation, we will get as 1 plus 2 mu into delta L by L. We have to multiply with these equations, right? So by this we can get we have to multiply this, okay? And a minus b, a plus b, it becomes as a square minus b square. So we have to multiply this equation, then we will get this entire equation. By this we will get, that is the approximately equal to, okay? Here these terms delta L by L, here also this term also negligible. These two terms will be negligible. Hence we will get the equation as rho L by pi by 4 d square 1 plus delta L. Take the common. So we will get the 1 plus 2 mu. So for this equation, so these two parts are negligible here because we are having the delta L here. Okay. Then we can write the equation as R plus delta R. So where R equal to rho L by pi by 4 d square, we have to multiply here. Then for delta R, rho L by pi by 4 d square into 1 plus 2 mu. So up to this it is clear. Now we know that the gauge factor K equal to delta R by R by delta L by L. Substitute these equations delta R by R in the gauge factor. We will get the equation as in this way. Okay, and these will be cancelled out, and delta L by L, these will be cancelled out. So we will get the equation as K equal to 1 plus 2 mu, where mu is the Poisson's ratio. Okay, and just now we discussed that strain delta sigma, that is equal to stress by Young's modulus, that is equal to delta L by L. So this one is the derivation part for K, that is the gauge factor. Okay, this one is about your first one, wire strain gauge. Okay, all is the derivation part, and remaining part we will discuss in next video, that is foil strain gauge and then semiconductor strain gauge, that we will discuss in next video. Okay, thank you.